Before this video starts, this video is about Terraria GitGudBR PvP server. We hold games almost daily, and even special games at Fridays like Teams Game Mode. It's basically like Team Fortress 2 Red vs Blue. People are grouped into two teams and the teams must fight each other to death. Unlike normal game mode, which you can go into a killing spree and kill everyone, Teams Game Mode actually requires you to use a little of your brain and cooperate with your teammates due to limited resources, and fight against the opposing team with your team together, or die stupidly due to fall damage in the middle of a team war, like I did here. Yeah, it's very fun. I really like playing the Teams Game Mode because I'm a noob and Teams Game Mode lets my teammates carry me. I've won multiple times due to this. And yes, I do know I'm a pain in the ass. So yeah, join our Discord server to play with us. Oh, and also don't try to use ranged bow against Knight's Edge. You won't end up good. Now, back to the topic of this video. Yes, Boulder Staff. As you can see, Boulder Staff got added into GitGudBR chest loot stable. But Fairfane, the developer, nerfed the damage and mana cost. But I still don't think the nerf is enough. As you can see in this game, I did really well. I killed someone brutally and stole their enchanted sword. I got really lucky and met a rare skeleton Merclan NPC and even bought a water bolt spellbook from him. I got the flying bee mount. I mined a lot of sturdy fossils and crafted fossil armor, which grants more movement speed. But in the end, I met someone using his boulder staff to throw boulders at me. Big hard juicy rocks. I'm literally in full gear. How is the boulder way faster than I can move, and why does it hurt so much? Youch! I don't think the damage is the problem, I think it's how fast the boulders move. Yeah, he finished me off with a measly chain knife. I died even with full gear. If you didn't know, 1.4 Terraria buffed the boulder staff and make it viable for PvE. But the new version is not fine for PvP at all. Just kidding, I'm probably complaining too much. I'm probably just salty and biased because I died to boulder staff like 5 times already. Fairfane is a watermelon. So in the next game, I tried to get Boulder Staff by exploring the jungle biome. Because I thought, if you cannot beat the monster, be the monster. Well, I ended up with no loots in the jungle biome at all, and not even a single chest in this white ass mineshaft I explored for like half of the game. I thought I was gonna lose. Then in chat, I saw people killing each other but both always die. So it ended up with only 2 players left, me and another guy. I had horrible loots and gears, I don't even have a good weapon. Luckily, I managed to craft a full silver armor and a very useful grappling hook. And the most lucky part is somehow I managed to get a random chain knife drop. The whole chat was cheering and mentoring me. Because well, I'm a noob. This will really come in clutch later, you will see. The storm is approaching closer and closer. So I decided to go to spawn. And I meet my opponent. This moment was so intense, my balls started shaking. Luckily, my opponent didn't have good gear, but he has a harpoon. I recorded this after the editing. I just realized how stupid we looked. What are we even doing here? Chat told me to run away and craft spikes. So I crafted them and strategically put them to stop my opponent. While Chat keeps telling me to run away. We engage in a very destructive 1v1 combat. Nah, just kidding, we both fucking suck at this. The battle lasted way longer than intended, but very intense. Bombs were thrown, bloods were spilled, my hands were sweating and my pulse shaking. And on the final moment, my opponent was on low HP. The bombs thrown earlier made a big hole, and my opponent accidentally jumped inside the hole. This was his biggest ever mistake. I jumped to the hole and brutally stabbed him with my chain knife. I won! I fucking won! Finally! It's been like 50 games, jeez!